Hello friend, good evening. So today we will discuss about the SAP basic things. Okay, now I'm coming on my SAP Excel sheet. So first, what is SAP? So SAP is a software and SAP is a one second. So SAP is a software and SAP is also a company. Okay, it is a German-based company. So there are different type of SAP product, but we will discuss about the SAP ERP. Okay, or we are going to discuss about SAP ERP. So SAP stand for System Application Product in Real Time Data Processing, and ERP stand for Enterprise Resource Planning. Okay, so we are on at a ground level. Okay, we are on ground level. So first we are going to access SAP. Okay, so what we will do, we need some detail. Suppose you want to access SAP, you need to double click on it. Okay, then new screen will be pop up. Okay, so what is the name of these things? So you can see this is given as a SAP login, but basically it is known as a SAP GUI. Okay, SAP GUI. So a user interface called the SAP graphical user interface, which run on various operating platforms such as Windows. The SAP interface work like a browser. Okay, it is basically like a work like a browser. So if I will double click on it, you can see SAP NetViewer, SAP GUI. Okay, and here I have maintained three different type of server detail. Okay, so if I will go to show you about SAP login, you can see component detail. Okay, so SAP login for Windows release s release 740 final release. Okay, the file name is saplogin.exe. So it is a basic release detail. Okay, so SAP navigation. If you want to access SAP, you need to double click on SAP login pad, and it is known as a SAP GUI. Which type of SAP GUI are there? So there are three different type of SAP GUI customer. Okay, one is SAP GUI for Windows, SAP GUI for Java, and SAP GUI for HTML. But basically, I am using SAP for Windows. If I will click on it, and then I will click on SAP login. Here you can see SAP login for Windows. Okay, now there are different type of SAP login version. So there are SAP GUI latest version are given below, and this is the last one, and last one is a SAP latest GUI version. Okay, basically I am using SAP S740, but the latest one is a SAP 770. Okay, so this is the things. And here you can see this is given as a ECD development, ECP production, ECPQ development, production and quality. So these are the server. Okay, these are the server. Now I'm going to discuss about the server and client. Okay, so I'm moving on the next, and we can tell as a SAP landscape. Okay, these three server we can tell as a SAP landscape. So now I'm coming on the my Excel sheet. So what is SAP system landscape? This SAP system landscape is defined as an arrangement of SAP server. Ideally, there is a landscape with three system in SAP environment. A system landscape ideally consists of development server, quality server, quality assurance or test server, a pre-production and production server. This is also known as a DTAP, development, test, acceptance and production, where quality equal to test and acceptance equal to pre-production. SAP landscape is the SAP system environment where SAP product is implemented. Okay, SAP basis consultant prepare the landscape like development server, quality server, and production server. SAP system client are created for different purpose. Okay, now in screen you can see here, in screen you or in picture you can see sandbox, development, test, quality, and production. Okay, now I am before going to know about SAP server, first I want to discuss with you SAP client. So a client is defined by a 3-character alphanumeric code in SAP. Okay, and is a mandatory element. These setting made at client level, data maintained, etc. are available across all the company code. A client should have at least one company code defined. Okay, and it is the highest hierarchical unit of SAP system. So SAP come delivered with client 001 and 002, which contain all the default setting. It usually copy from the default client and create additional new client. Okay, and the standard client is a number is a triple time 0, 001, and 066. Okay, the standard client. Okay, in SAP system a client is identified with 3-stage unique code. Okay, so if you will click on it, you will get different type of client. Now I'm going to show you the same thing first. Here you can see in this server, this is the latest version. It is a release of 770 final release. Okay, it is the latest version. So this is my server. If I will click on it, you will get the client detail. Okay, so it is a highest hierarchical. Due to this reason, it is a highest hierarchical unit of SAP system. If you want to access SAP, you need to maintain your user and password. Means you need to fill your credential. Okay, if you will put your credential, you can access. Okay, now I'm going to put my credential, and then I will press enter, and now I am entered in SAP system. Okay, so and uh, this is how I have completed server detail and client. Now SAP SAP standard client. In SAP system, a client is identified with 3-digit unique code. SAP standard system deliver with client 0 triple time 0, 001, and 00. So now we are going to uh, uh, discuss about this standard client. So triple time 0, this client is called as a golden client, which is provided by SAP as template or reference client. You can't use this client in production processing either. Okay, and then 001 client 01, okay, 001. This client is called as a configuration client, which have all SAP standard customization. Okay, and third one is a 066. It is the earlier watch client for monitoring and performance of SAP use. So when you will get new SAP server for any organization, so these you will get 3 different type of standard client. Okay, Now I'm going to move on next. As per SAP landscape, you can have 3 or more client. Okay, so now we are going to move on different type of client. So type of SAP client in SAP, typically you will have different type of client, namely, okay, development client, test client, and production client. In any SAP, in any implementation, you must have at least 3 type of client as mentioned above. However, in some company you will find more clients such as a development, test, quality, training, and production. So now we will move on the next, and we will discuss in brief detail, okay, about each client. Okay, so first client is a development. Development client can be used for configuration, customization, and development of new component and functionality. A development client where you will be trying out your new configuration, writing new program, and this is the place where you can do all configuration before finalizing a scenario. Okay, now the next client is a quality assurance system. So QS client is used for testing, upgrades, and transport period to implementation in production system. Okay, this client is one which help to undertake necessary quality check before something is ready to pass on the production client. Okay, the test client is the same. Okay, once you are okay with configuration, you will then move transport to test client, where you will carry out all the test, both modular and integration. The end user are provided with training using the client. Sometime both the test and training client could be a single instance. Okay, now we are moving on third one, production client. Okay, so production client is with a live data used for productive activity and business data. Basically it is used by the company for which we are implementing SAP system, or we are for which company we are developing SAP system. So these people or those people will use this production client. It is a live data client. Okay, training and production client. After passing the test, the same will be transported to production client. You will not be able to make any modification manually to production client, and also the authorization is very limited, because in production client day to day business activity transaction is happening. So any issue here will create problem for the entire business operation. Due to this reason, we can't do anything. Okay, now there are two different type of additional client. One is a sandbox. So sandbox client is used for sampling of customization, transaction, and settings. Sandbox is a server which can be set to be playground for trying and testing configuration and scenario. This server will have master data and transaction data. In this client, you can play around with configuration setting and dump as many of data you can. Okay, now the fifth one is a golden. Golden client is a server which only have configuration and clean server with only relevant configuration. Okay, this server will not have master data and transaction data. We need to focus on it. This server will not have master data and transaction data. Golden client contains all the configuration and master data. So some extent, okay. And all the configuration setting are done in golden client and then move to other client. Hence this client act as a master record for all transaction setting. Hence the name golden client, the value of gold. Through this client, you can only make configuration changes and transport to quality. Okay, you can't do any transaction here. This is a sensitive client. Access will not given to all. So this is how we have discussed about different type of client, and when we will discuss on different type of server. Okay, so there are given one SAP server detail. Okay, so I have taken a reference from SAP ECC 6.0 EHP, and I have taken two different type of scenario to make you understand. Okay, so SAP client 310, 320, 330, and 210, 220, 230 and 10, but in particular system. Okay, in this picture you can see development we can do unit testing, quality we can do integration testing, pre-production we can do UAT and training, and production we can do client server, and this is a client server or live server. The number will we can adopt 100, 20, 200, 300 and 400 or 105, 205, 305 or 105. It is a totally depends on our choice. We can choose any number up to 3 digit. Okay, so it will be the number range from triple time 0 to triple time 9. Between these number range, we can select any client number. Okay, as per our choice. Here I have taken different type of scenario. For development server, there are three different type of client: sandbox client, configuration client, and development client. And for quality server, there are testing client, quality client, and training client. In production, there are only one client, known as a production client. Okay, so this is how we have discussed about the SAP server and client. Now I'm going to move the data transfer activity. So when you will do any changes in development, you can move TR or transport request to quality system. Here you can do testing. After, if you are okay, then you can move the same TR to production. Okay, the same thing I have here mentioned. The configuration of SAP system is done in development client, transported to quality assurance system for testing. Okay, and the final configuration transport to production system, which is a final and live system to the production activity. Okay, so now this is how we have completed this lesson. Okay, now I'm moving on the next. So suppose if when you will access it, okay, you will get different type of scenario. Okay, SAP navigation. Okay, when you will enter in SAP server, you will get this picture. Okay, so standard tool icon. Okay, so in SAP navigation there are standard tool icon, and the following screenshot so the tool are available on the screen. Okay, the top line is showing as a menu bar, this box is showing as a command field, these things is showing as a standard toolbar, and this is showing as a title bar, this is showing as a application toolbar. Okay, now given below a brief description about available toolbar. So what is a menu bar? So menu bar is a top line of dialog window in SAP system. Okay, and a standard toolbar. So this toolbar include standard functions such as a save. One second. Standard toolbar. This toolbar include standard functions such as a save, top page, end of page, page up, page down, print. Okay, title bar. Title bar display the name of application, business process. You are title bar. Title bar display the name of application, business process you are currently in. Okay, and application bar. So in picture you can see this is the application bar. Application specific menu option are available on this toolbar. And last one is a command field. To start a business application without navigating through menu transaction, some logical codes are assigned to business process, and transaction code are entered in the command field to start an application directly. Okay. So here you can see this is our, one second. So when you will open or when you will able to access SAP, you will this screen will be appear in front of you. Okay, so This is our menu bar. Okay, from here we can access related to menu details, edit, favorite, extra, and system. In command field, we can use different type of T code. By using it, we can access it. Okay, or we can perform different type of business scenario. Then this is the standard toolbar. So in standard toolbar, we can use this key for exit, back, log off, print, find out, page up, page down, page, next page, last page. So different type of things we can perform by using standard toolbar. Title bar is showing as a SAP easy access. Okay, so it is showing as a title. Okay, now comes under the application toolbar. So there are two different type of application or three different type of application. So one is a SAP menu access or user menu or SAP business workplace. So we can access by it. Okay, now I am coming on next, standard exit. Okay, so exit key are used to exit the module or to go log up. They are used to go back to the last access screen. The following screenshot highlight the standard exit key in SAP system. Okay, so these three icon which comes under the standard toolbar. Okay, in standard toolbar you can see there are three different type of key. One is a back, one for exit, and one for log off key. Okay, now there is another window name as a create new session window. So or or generate shortcut. So if you want to if you need some new extra window, then you can click on it and you can take new window and you can create shortcut. So for creating a new session, we use the following key shown in the screenshot below. Okay, and this is the last one. And it is a good practice to log off from the SAP system when you finish your work. Okay, there are several ways to log off from the system, but it can be done using the following instruction as shown in the screenshot below. If you want to log off from your SAP system, you need to click on it, and means you need to click on system and then click on log off. So this is how you can log off from your SAP system. Okay, so you can see, so this is our menu bar. Okay, and this is a command field bar. Here we, if you want to perform any business transaction, you have remember some T code. Okay, so suppose if you want to create one notification, so you can use T code as a IW21 and then press enter. So from here you can directly access it. Okay, and if you want to go back, you can click on it, but it is not happening. If you need to then exit from this function, then you need to click on it. Okay, this is this icon or this key is to take print, and by this key you can find something, you can find next. Okay, and this is for to take first page. Suppose you are using some program or you are running some program and you want to go on first page, then you can click on this one, and then for the for this key for previous page, then it is this key is for next page and this key for last page. By this one, you suppose you are performing this business transaction and you need to take one new window, then you will click on it. You can come on different window, and here you can see this is open. Okay, and by clicking on it you can generate shortcut. So this is the key. If you will click on, it will be cancelled. Okay, so there are different type of things and they have different type of features. Okay, this is the our title bar. Here they have given SAP easy access. Okay, and this is the application toolbar. As per business application, you can click on this icon. Okay, so this is the things. Suppose if you want to access T code or some if you want to perform some business process, so you need to go through logistic. Here you need to click and you need to go through the plant maintenance and then management of technical object. So suppose you want to create one equipment, you need to click on equipment, and then from here you need to click on create. If you will click on it, it will be open in such way, or otherwise you can use directly T code. You can use T code IE01 to create one equipment. The same screen will be appear in front of you. So this is the feature of SAP navigation. Okay. So this is how we have completed all the things. Suppose if you want to log off, you need to click on system and then click on log off. And this is how you can log off. Okay. So this is the main feature of SAP navigation. So today, this is how we have completed about SAP GUI. Then we have completed about SAP server and client. And then we have completed about SAP navigation. Okay. If you have some any doubt, you can comment me and you can ping me. Okay. And thank you so much. Okay. Thank you so much and take care. Bye. Good night.